So this is the third attempt at a podcast that
We're not even going to do an intro. We've tried. We really have.
we've recorded two podcasts that haven't been able to be uploaded because of audio issues.
No one's going to be to blame except for there's one main person that could be to blame, and that's probably
Me?
you.
What?
No, it's me. It's
Oh.
me. I forgot to charge the microphones in the last episode, and they died halfway through.
Yeah, it was a
And
good one though.
It was, and then the other one was too big for the storage was too big, and
Really?
it wouldn't upload.
Oh, that's weird.
So I tried it on my laptop. Still
We just had
wouldn't upload.
way too much to say.
I think we've been a little controversial, and I think that
They just couldn't take it.
they couldn't take it. But Phillies are on a roll.
And you know what? At this point, unfortunately, those are old news. So
What?
I mean, the two previous podcasts.
Yeah,
Anything we talked about is old news.
Yeah, you missed our freak out, and then are all of a sudden beginning to accept that Harper and Schwarber are out.
Yeah.
But
guess what?
They're
No,
back.
Go ahead.
They're back.
No, you said something.
I said the magic was over in the last episode. Were my exact words is I think the magic is over. I was wrong. It was exactly 10 days ago when we recorded that episode.
So in those, the 9 games without Harper and Schwarber.
Yep.
They went 5-4.
And I feel like I remember saying, I'm okay if they go 500 without Schwarber and Harper, and they went over.
I actually took some notes. I went a little old school here.
Okay.
Let me look at this.
I still don't know why you don't have your laptop on you.
Yeah, I don't either.
He just wants to be like me.
So the previous, let's just say 9 games because they were out for 9 games.
Yep.
9 games, they went 5-4 with 33 runs scored.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about that.
The previous 9 games, they went 5-4, 5-4, 5-4, 5 wins, 4 losses, 45 runs scored. That's with Harper and Schwarber. That's 12 run difference.
That is 12 run difference. That is 12-1.
12-1.
Well, I just made it worse. So
I'm just saying that maybe there is something to Harper and Schwarber being out.
Yeah.
I realized the win-loss was exactly the same.
you could say these were more sloppy wins, though,
Yeah.
and way more sloppy losses. I feel like with Harper and Schwarber, it's kind of like nail-biter losses where you're kind of like, they're in it. They're still in it. They could do it, and they don't get it done.
And Turner, what was that, July 5th?
4th of July, he had
4th of
No,
July?
it's July 3rd.
July 3rd?
2
He
home runs.
kind of crushed it. And then
He slowed down.
slowed down a
It
little
was July 5th, too. He had 2 home run games. I forgot.
bit. And Castellanos has kind of been here and there.
He's been
bad.
great. He's
He's been
hitting
good.
281 with an 815 OPS in the last 2 weeks, I think. So he's been great.
Hey, they scored 8 runs against the Braves in that first game
Did they?
that they won.
That's true.
I mean, they won it 8-6?
8-6. I really like how we did just go straight into it. We
yeah.
didn't even. I'm sorry, we're probably overwhelmed everybody.
Totally.
Just going straight into it. Like we didn't even have any structure.
No.
We just went straight into talking about how they're gone, and now they're back.
I would say this, that not just the offense, all those things, because all these players can play. You got Bohm, you got Turner,
they can
you got all
play.
these players. The problem is when I feel like when there's a lot to be said for morale and just
having them back in the lineup.
having them in the lineup, I think elevates everyone.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen Bohm's stats with Marsh in the lineup?
Well, it's his buddy.
They're like insanely better.
Yeah.
That's another thing to talk about, though. The All-Star game. I didn't say anything about it, but we're going to pretend that one of us mentioned it, so now I don't feel stupid.
Yeah.
How did I go from that to that? Bohm All-Star.
It was a good segue.
I got the connection. Bohm and All-Star.
Bohm and All-Star.
7 All-Stars.
7.
Franchise record.
We got Harper.
We
got Turner. And Bohm. Suarez and Wheeler. Matt Strom. And
do this. You can do this. That's why I started counting.
I know his name. Pitcher.
You can do this. He's a pitcher.
Why is his name?
Oh, you got this.
Go ahead. got?
Jeff Hoffman.
Jeff Hoffman.
How can you not know Jeff Hoffman?
I was thinking Matt Hoffman for some reason.
Matt Hoffman.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't right. Jeff Hoffman. Yeah. Marsh, I feel like should have just had that. So they're playing their first game with the Dodgers. Currently in the third inning,
3-0 Phillies.
3-0 Phillies. I don't know.
Are you disappointed?
What? Ohtani just got a hit.
I'm so sorry, guys. I really didn't.
I feel like Ohtani should not have had that hit. It wasn't in no man's land. Look, he could have.
Marsh just wanted to help his buddy out. They were former teammates on the Angels. He just wanted to help his buddy out.
He or Turner could have gotten that.
You know, one of my favorite things about Marsh and Ohtani is, did you know Marsh became like incredibly popular in Japan because of Ohtani?
Oh, really?
He like learned Japanese and everything.
I didn't know.
And he
that.
became like huge in Japan. So, little fun factoid is Brandon Marsh is well known in Japan.
And I am well known in Japan.
Are you?
No, I've never been there. I had a friend from Japan.
We should rename this podcast to the Let's Go Lie podcast.
Yeah.
Because you just lied.
My friend from Japan's name was Yutaka.
Yutaka.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I got. He's from Japan. I don't know where he is now.
Where is you? If you're listening to this, Yutaka, please send him a text.
Yutaka Nakajima.
Send him a text. Send him a DM.
Yeah.
We miss you. We need to get you on the podcast.
Agreed.
Talk about Brandon Marsh.
See how popular he actually is over there.
That's a good point. That's a really good point. Anyway, back to the All-Stars. 7.
7 All-Stars.
That's a lot more different than like the last 10 years when it's just been they select.
Yeah, because they have to have a player.
They have to have a player. You want to name your favorite obscure Phillies All-Stars from the 2010s? Pat Neshek. Well, he wasn't bad. I'll say that. He wasn't bad.
Yeah, but come on now.
Let's see. Dominic Brown. Just kidding. Dominic Brown had an insane run
in
2014.
He really did. He actually
or
deserved.
2014.
I don't remember, but he deserved to be there the year he was there, and then kind of fell off after that.
Trying to think of the other All-Stars. Well, we had that year where Ruiz and Papelbon both made the All-Star team, I think. I think it was Ruiz and Papelbon. Let's see. Who else made the All-Star game? This is them. I'm wasting time right now.
Yeah.
I'm wasting time.
Why are you wasting time?
I don't know. I'm sorry. But 7 All-Stars. It's a lot more different than, when we had just Aaron Nola or just Odubel Herrera as our All-Star.
True.
Ugh.
We had Castellanos.
We did. Last year was Castellanos, and can you name the other player?
Wheeler.
Nope.
Nola.
He closed out the All-Star game.
Oh, our closer who
Phillies legend
left.
ruined the NLCS for us.
Yes, he did. His name is, why is
he
his
is
name
struggling tonight, man.
I am.
Craig
Kimbrell.
Craig Kimbrell. Craig
Kimbrell.
Kimbrell. Kimbrell. Craig Kimbrell. Who you could argue got snubbed this year for an All-Star spot. I don't know if you've looked at his stats.
Yeah, he's
got some pretty nuts stats right now.
He's still pretty good.
I think he's like 30 saves away from being top 3 of all time saves.
Yeah.
He's not reaching Mariano Rivera.
Nobody's reaching Mariano Rivera. Nobody.
I could reach him.
What was his song when he came out?
Mariano Rivera?
Yeah.
It wasn't Enter Sandman, was it? Was it Enter Sandman?
I think it was. It was a Metallica song.
I think it might have been Enter Sandman. Because, there was the other guy, Hoffman. There was another Hoffman.
I'm going old school here.
Hoffman had Wow. Is there anything specific you want to touch on right now?
Yeah.
What you got written down?
I just had some notes on the Sixers because I think the Sixers are a great topic.
Did you watch the Summer League game last night?
I didn't.
I did.
But
I did. Sorry to cut you off, but I did. And listen, we told you in the last episode that you all listened to, because you guys listened to the episode that came out 10 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about how we're going to try to become knowledgeable in the Sixers this year. And I started last night, and I watched their Summer League game.
Yeah.
Oh, what is the guy they just drafted?
Paul George.
No, Paul George. We signed Paul George.
Oh, sign Paul George.
We
Oh, the guy we
drafted
just drafted.
McCain. Is it McCain? Is that his
I
name?
think that's his name. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's not a good start from us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If only we had these computer things in our pockets that could tell you.
Um, but I watched a little of it last night, and he looked good. I think something that kind of stands out from a person who doesn't watch basketball at all. He was moving on the court. He was running back and forth. He was doing it. No, he's fast. He's a fast guy, and I feel like from what I've watched, I don't know if this is like a normal basketball thing. Sixers don't have a lot of fast guys. Like, what are you looking up?
Hmm. Interesting. No,
Yeah.
I'm listening to you.
What's his name?
Is it Adam Bona?
Oh, Adam Bona. That's another guy I wanted to talk about. No, it's this guy who's like a TikTok guy.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not coming up.
Something McCain. Something McCain.
Jared
McCain.
McCain.
Jared
Jared.
McCain. I really liked what I saw from him. I think
I was gonna say John McCain, but definitely not John McCain.
he swapped careers, man. No,
Well,
John
he's dead. But
Jared McCain. Jared, not John McCain. Jared McCain. He looked good. I actually was impressed. I think he's going to be a good backup. I think he's going to be a good backup slash starter from a not even like casual viewer,
Yeah.
like a person who doesn't watch basketball at all. He looked good. I think he looked good.
Well, that's good because they have these three guys that are going to be amazing.
Send him to the promised land.
You have Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
You have
More quiz
Maxey.
Maxey. Come on, you got the last one.
Paul George.
Paul George. You got it.
Uh,
You got the names
that I believe will possibly bring them to a championship.
Only thing I don't like that kind of gives me like a bad vibe is they're aging just a tiny bit.
It's fine.
Maxey's young. I really like
Maxey's
Maxey.
young. Here's the thing. Do you want to hear a story?
Of course
You might
I
have
wanna
heard
hear a
this story. Do you know one of the ways they recruited him? They brought him in.
Who?
The Sixers.
Who? Paul George?
Paul George.
Paul George? I think I do.
Have you heard this story?
It was Mike Trout, right?
Well, no. Part of it.
Oh.
Mike Trout's part of the story.
Okay.
However, he goes in. He's wearing, by the way, an Allen Iverson T-shirt.
Paul George?
Yes.
Oh, so he was signing no matter what.
And Dr. J is there. Philly Sixers legend. Legend.
Dr. J played for the Sixers? I mean, the Phillies?
No. Philadelphia Sixers.
You said Philly Sixers.
Meaning Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
So
our first argument on the Let's Go Eat pod.
Philadelphia 76ers legend, Dr. J.
Dr. Dre.
He tells Paul George this story that he joined the team and basically goes through this whole thing. It's longer than this, but I'll condense it.
Shorten it up for the younger children, the younger audience.
They got to the championship 3 times with Dr. J and lost.
Dr. Dre. Famous rapper slash
They just
Sixers.
And he said we just could not get over that hump. They went out and they got Moses Malone.
Was that the "We owe you one" quote? Was that what started that?
I don't know.
Because the Sixers have like a famous "We owe you one" to the fans quote. I don't know.
But they get Moses Malone and they win a championship. Moses Malone was the missing piece. Dr. J says to Paul George, "You are the missing piece.
You are the missing." That sounds like very like
Right?
movie type.
Yes.
Sounds like straight out of a Marvel movie.
Well, this is the best opportunity for them to win.
I would say so. I think because I got really into the 2018, 2019 Sixers when they had Butler and Tobias Harris in his prime. I'd say that was their last best opportunity because they had young Embiid, JJ Redick, the 3-pointer guy, who's now the head coach of the Lakers, and then they had Harris and what's his name?
So yeah, I mean, the thing is, the 3 of them just going to have to get on the same page. Yeah. They're going to have to gel. They're going to figure out how to work together and make this happen.
I think they will. I think they got it.
And what you were talking about, he went in. They made a video for him. It had Meek Mill, Saquon Barkley, Lil Dicky,
Kevin
Hart, Mike Trout, and they were all talking about growing
And
up in the Philadelphia area and how much they love the Sixers and what the Sixers mean to them and what it mean for them to come.
you know what would have gotten the extra push? Famous podcasters,
Yeah,
Mike and Harry
yeah,
Beckings.
it
Can you
would.
imagine if it
It'd
just
be
like
amazing.
he probably would have been like, sign me for the minimum.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what would have happened. I think he would have gone to the Clippers had the Clippers not
If we showed up
disrespected
on
him.
the video,
No, well, maybe. Like, who are these
get
weirdos?
this out of here,
Let's
man.
get. We don't want anything to do with this. But the Clippers kind of disrespected him.
Did they? I didn't.
He wanted to go to LA. That's where he's from. He wanted to finish out his career there.
Did Tobias Harris went back to the Clippers, right?
No.
Was it the Clippers or the Pelicans? Or
I don't know.
what are they? I don't know.
But he wasn't there.
See,
So-
this is what we're working on. We're gonna get better. I am going to be able to. There's a bee literally flying in the camera of the phone right now.
They were also talking about him going to the Golden State Warriors with Steph Curry. But the problem is, I think they don't have the money, and the Sixers had the money to offer.
They still have money too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, he's played 74 games this year. He played 74 games this
I
year.
was gonna say.
Yeah.
What?
Averaged 22.6 points per game and 5.2 rebounds.
I think that's good, right? Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah. He. I mean, I guess he plays small forward and shooting guard, but he probably plays small forward for us. Max is going to be a guard, and we got Embiid as like a true center.
He can stay healthy.
Yeah.
Not get sick in time for the playoffs. Come on now.
So we got Alec Boehm
On the Sixers.
with
He can do it.
Trey Turner at first base running around the field.
I'm happy Turner's running again. Well, that was a good jump.
Yeah, it was. He could have, if it wasn't fouled off,
Can you believe Bohm's in the home run derby?
That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, Boehm's in the home run derby.
Surprise.
Hey. Boehm's in the home run derby.
Tell a friend.
Tell your buddies.
Guess who's back?
Boehm just walked, so we got runners on first and second. Boehm on second. Boehm on first.
Yep.
Turner on second.
There you go.
Turner can steal bases.
Hey, Walken's not going to win your home run derby.
No. Who's that?
None of that. Come on.
Who's pitching to him in the home run derby?
His old college coach that he won the home run derby with before.
Huh.
So who knows?
That's cool.
And then stupid Pete Alonso's doing it again. He just makes me
Alonso.
angry.
Yeah,
I hate him. I really do. And what was it?
Loser.
That one year in Colorado, that was good. Everyone calls him. I think it was Pete El Fatso, something like that.
Pete El Fatso?
Yeah,
I don't think he's fat.
He's a little tubby.
Pete Alonso?
Yeah, he's definitely a little tubby.
Huh.
Coming from a fellow tubby man.
A Teletubby?
Yes, coming from a fellow Teletubby, he's fat. A former Teletubby, retired. I'm 6 months sober for being a Teletubby. But
Bryson Stott, 2-0.
there was that year in 2020 he hit the kid and like knocked him out, and the camera just cuts to Pete Alonso dancing to the music while the kid is getting like carted off the field.
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't. He just wants to win. That's his World Series.
Oh. Double.
Oh, foul ball. But yeah,
Bryson
7
Stott,
All-Stars.
7-1.
I'm
Yes.
happy Harper's back.
What has Harper done this evening?
Is it struck out and lined out?
Yes.
Isn't it crazy?
He's back,
Isn't
baby.
it crazy? In the 6 years we've had Harper, we've never watched him play in an All-Star game.
Yeah.
The 1 year he got selected, he was injured. And we almost missed it again.
So the All-Star game we went to at Nats Field.
He was in. He was with the Nets.
He was with the Nats. It was last year with the Nets?
Bryce Harper was not with the Nets last year.
No, it was his last
Oh.
year with the Nets.
Yeah,
Yes,
2018.
because that was the year that we were either getting him
or Machado.
or Machado or both. Remember
Oh.
there was talk about getting both?
To be honest, I'm happy we didn't get Machado.
No, I'm happy we got
Machado's a little bit of a bum. Good player, not having a good year right now, but he's a bum. He's a loser. He's got a dumb mentality.
Maybe it's the team he went to.
Padres don't have good vibes.
No.
I'll
I feel like
say
you
that.
go to Philly, and everyone talks about it. You go to Philly, and it's a whole different,
They don't have the power of friendship like the Philadelphia Phillies do.
So without, they didn't look great against the Braves, which I'm a little disappointed. The first game,
So bad.
they looked okay, but
They looked really bad.
and so I'll say Ranger Suarez.
Not having a great last few games.
Last couple games, not great. Although he didn't pitch bad.
He probably lost his starting position, his starting nod in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably going to go to Paul Skeens now, who is ridiculous.
He didn't pitch horrible the last one. However, a lot of runs scored on him. So
he kind of settled down after a little bit.
Yeah.
I think a lot of players or a lot of teams are starting to go on to Suarez early in the count, and I think that's starting to kill him a little bit.
But you also had his pitches were good pitches, but you have what's his name from the Braves who Ozuna.
Oh, the wife beater guy, the two-time DUI wife beater.
Well, exactly. But somehow he's hitting those pitches that no one else could hit.
I mean, we could talk about that forever.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why they let some people stay in just because they're good and they win. I think that's wrong.
I just think not only is it wrong that he's back in, I think it's wrong that they're promoting him.
Yeah.
Like, he's in the home run derby. He made the All-Star game. They shouldn't allow you to do that stuff.
He's a good player, but he shouldn't be allowed to do any of that.
There's that great video of him trying to catch a ball in left field, or he like jumps up onto the back wall to catch it, like it's a home run, and then it falls like 6 feet in front of him, and he falls down. I'll put it up.
Okay.
Ha! You laughed at the wrong part.
Oh, that part.
Yeah, there you.
I left you.
The video ended like 3 seconds ago.
Oh, okay. A delayed reaction.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. What's going on? Anything else on your good old notes?
No, I mean, let's see. We went. When was the game we went to? Was that after?
That was Hamill's retirement night. It was
the 26th of June. 6th.
Yes. So
that was a good. That was good seats.
It was a terrible game. It was a terrible game.
Terrible game.
I am now 0-4 in Phillies games this year. Hopefully, changing that on Saturday. Hopefully.
Picture day.
Picture day. I'm gonna meet Bryce Harper. Hopefully. If I met Bryce Harper, I don't think I'll be able to take that picture. I'm going to be crying. I'm gonna have tears coming down my face. Like, I feel like I'm gonna say something stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to say anything with him. I'm probably just gonna have to put a camera up and be like, "Hey." But if I get
say thank you for everything.
If I get the chance, it's gonna be something stupid where I'm like halfway to tears. I'm like, "Thank you for everything you've done for me." It's ridiculous.
Oh,
you don't have no idea what you've done for me. He does. He has no idea.
No,
he is.
I don't think you know.
I know. He's made me happy. Yeah.
He's made all of Philly happy, I think.
Except for those random haters that think he's not going hard enough.
I feel like they just feel like they have to do that.
People just like
to be different.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to be different.
Good old Spike Eskin on 94 WIP.
Who names their kid Spike?
That's
you know
what
I'm
saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Hey, Spike, how's your dad
Howard,
doing?
Howard Eskin's been like.
I was just gonna say.
PNG'd from.
I was gonna say, did you see all the stuff that's happening to Howard Eskin right now? Yeah. How's your dad doing, loser?
Yeah.
Probably rude. He didn't. Spike Eskin hasn't done anything.
No, it's his
besides
dad.
have crappy takes.
Although I used to listen to his dad a lot on Philly radio.
I'm not a big fan of his voice. Or just the tone.
I mean, he talks very Philly.
The tone he talks, and I just spit everywhere. But
he talks very Philly.
He does. David Dahl got DFA'd.
Oh, yeah.
Cody Clemens sent down.
Yeah, well, I mean, they were just up here to help out.
Dahl was supposed to be a piece that could have stayed. But he just
had, like,
a
couple good games this season?
The last 4 games or something like that last week, he's like 0 for 13 with 9 strikeouts. No, we don't need that on our team.
Wheeler's looking good tonight. I don't want to say that too soon, but he's looking good.
Yeah, he's all right. Good for now. I mean, he could be the star. Oh, he's not playing in the All-Star game this year.
Why?
He's starting Sunday, so he can't pitch.
He's like, really?
Yeah. So, what I think they should do, because he's officially listed as inactive for the game, they should replace him with Christopher Sanchez. Give us 8 All-Stars.
Well, Sanchez.
tie the MLB record.
Last time we talked, he was the man.
Last time you and Christopher Sanchez talked?
No, last time we had this podcast that didn't air, or the first one that didn't air.
Was
the man.
Was that the 9-inning complete game?
I think so. And then
yeah, because it was the day after Harper and Schwarber went down.
Yeah, he kind of has.
It's happening to everybody right now.
They're coming back down to earth, I think.
I think they're just tired. Yeah. I think they're pitching more innings than most people.
Yeah. I mean, Wheeler doesn't look like it's bothering him, but
I don't know. He's gotten hit around a little bit. I need to stop looking at TV.
Yeah, no, I agree. I can't stop.
That's why I feel like we need to stop recording when Phillies games are, because I'm just gonna look.
Or but if we don't, then Harper won't score runs.
That's a good. Well, what is he doing tonight? What is he doing tonight?
Well, we just started recording and he hasn't been up to bat yet.
I really hope that was like a cold take by me right there.
Yeah.
I hope I could just like make myself look stupid. Look. If he didn't do anything, I'm just going to leave that like that.
Yeah, it'd be pretty funny.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything good going on in your life?
Let me think about
in your life in general, not even Phillies.
I mean, it's warm out.
It's warm. You can tell by the sweat dripping down my face right now.
He just
Alec
1, 2, 3 inning for Wheeler. 3 up, 3 down.
3 up, 3 down.
2 strikeouts and a pop out.
2 strikeouts and a pop out. That's what's going on in your life.
Totally. How about you?
Day by day, man. Day by day. Going to the baseball field tomorrow, probably going to hit some nukes. Here's a video of me. That's the best hit I had.
I'm going to be not around.
That's fine.
I got to go travel from tomorrow to Friday.
It's okay.
I'm going to be super excited.
Next week, right? Next week.
No, next week I got a trip too.
What is wrong with this guy? 2 weeks. Are you ready for the segment?
I'm ready. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
I've made some notes. You saw my notes.
Yeah. We got a little bit of a lazy segment this week because I couldn't think of anything. This is probably something we could have done.
I kind of like it.
No, I do too. But I feel like it's something we could have done in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But I want to do it now.
When
Also, quick announcement. Good Times Cast is coming back for one final season.
We'll see.
You don't think I'm coming back?
No, I mean, it could come back for one season unless it does well, and then come back for another.
Listen, if I have genuine fun, maybe I'll consider it. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, back to our segment. We're doing our top 3 All-Star. What?
No.
Our top 3 trade deadline accusation /predictions. Something like that.
Sure.
Our key people. We're going to name you 3. We're going to give you our reasons for it. Take it from there. You want to start with your number 1?
Yeah. Well, first thing I want to say is this.
Okay.
I think that we need an outfielder.
We need
as good as our center fielder is defensively. He's not adding anything offensively.
We need a center fielder, and we need, I think, a second left fielder to platoon with Marsh.
Possibly.
That's what I think.
Also, bullpen. Our bullpen's not bad.
Well, Marsh just got a hit right after I said that.
Our bullpen is not horrible. However, it could use a little help.
Bullpen, yeah.
Pitching, think about this. Pitching does win championships because if you think about Houston in 2022,
they had
against the Phillies,
no hitter.
Pitching won championships.
They no hit us in Philly.
My number 1 is some bullpen help. Is Tanner Scott from the Marlins.
Great pick. When I saw you text me that today, I was impressed. I was like, that's my guy right there.
He's pitched in 37 games for Miami this year, 38 innings.
38 innings.
He has a 1.42 ERA, 1.08 whip.
And the crazy thing is, his ERA was a little lower.
Yeah.
He got hit around, I think, recently.
So, yeah.
He's been like Strom, basically.
13 saves. Also, he's 29 years old. He's a free agent after 2024. But the Phillies could re-sign him to a new contract.
Yeah, and I think another good thing about that is he wouldn't come as expensive.
Yes, I totally agree with that.
He doesn't have
Absolutely. That's the
lots.
other thing.
Yeah, he doesn't have lots of years of control, so you could probably trade someone stupid for that, like someone like Starlin Caba or anything like that.
Well, the problem is, I think that in all of these, we might lose some prospects. But if we got these guys that are younger coming in, we could have them for a while.
Yeah, and the draft is in 2 weeks, 1 week.
Yeah.
Johan Rojas 2-run single, RBI single.
Yeah.
Look at that. Kyle Schwarber's up to bat now.
Well, gonna hit home run. Come on, come back with a bang.
That's a good first pick, though.
Okay.
I think that helps.
Yeah.
And this team doesn't need a closer either. He'd just be a good lockdown guy.
Right,
I feel like Hoffman's slowly becoming their closer.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Instead of Alvarado.
Yeah, Alvarado just doesn't have the closer mentality yet this year, man.
He has 13 saves this year.
He does. I'm trying to think of which one I want to do
Scott.
first.
Tanner Scott does.
All right. My first one I was gonna do. I have a crazy one for the last one.
Freddie Freeman in Dodgers uniform. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Freddie Freeman coming to Philly. Harper's going back to right field.
Yeah.
Hey.
Castellanos is out.
He would do it. Freeman's a Gold Glove first baseman, I think, something like that. Anyway, my first pick is Michael Kopech.
Okay.
Of the White Sox. A White Sox guy. He's a bullpen piece. He was a former starter, but he had Tommy John surgery.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're starting to try and stretch him back out to becoming a starter again.
Oh.
He was a former, what?
To bring him back as a starter
Yeah.
or as in the bullpen?
I think they're trying to stretch him back out into a starter. He was a former top 100 prospect, I think in 2018. He has a fastball that can go up to 102, and it's got life on it. It's got life. I don't know if you remember when the Phillies played the White Sox, he made Harper look stupid. Bryce Harper.
Not easy to do.
Sometimes. Unless Bryce Harper's making a return from the IL, then he's swinging.
He wants a big return. I get it.
He lives for the moment. He's the showman.
Yeah, showman. Yeah.
He's got 99 plus stuff. He's a bullpen piece that can be fixed with Caleb Cotham, our pitching coach, who has proven to fix just about every pitcher he's had besides Taijuan Walker. But Taijuan Walker's kind of a lost cause.
So he could be a bullpen guy, or he could be maybe a fifth starter?
Yeah, probably. If they get him, he could be a starter within probably next year, unless Painter's ready to go. But I have cons for him. He's a little injury prone, just a tiny bit. He had the Tommy John surgery, and he has control issues. Okay. But other than that, I'm down for it. Good bullpen piece. Bases loaded for Trey Turner with no outs. We're back.
Not bad.
Now it's your turn.
So my number two, again, is another pitcher.
All right.
I'm sensing a theme here. Drew Smiley from the Cubs.
Former Philly.
The good thing about him, I think, is he could be cheap.
Oh, he could be really cheap.
But a good option in the bullpen. He has also been a starter in the past.
Is he a bullpen guy right now?
He's a bullpen guy.
Because he started with us.
Yes. He's, how old is he? 31 years old?
He's younger than I
thought.
Wait. What?
No, wait. I don't know if I have his age.
What does it say?
Oh, no. No. My bad. Excuse me.
How old is he?
I don't know how old he is.
Okay. I don't think he's 31.
No, I think he's older than that. He's had 31 strikeouts in 31 innings is where I got the 31 from.
That's 9 Ks per inning.
Yes.
Right now.
Also,
one strikeout per 9.
Yes.
9 strikeouts an inning.
I knew what you meant.
That must be a really
somehow that re-registered in my head.
That must be a really crappy catcher.
And the Phillies would have the option to bring him back in 2025.
Yeah,
baby! Grand slam!
8-0 Phillies. Sorry to interrupt. That was just crazy.
Nice.
I need to put that up on the screen. To get the crowd reaction because I just look stupid doing this while you're talking
I'm standing there talking.
I was just really excited about Drew Smiley. I really hope we get him.
Trey Turner grand slam.
That's his first.
He's feeling it. He's feeling it with Schwarber and Harper back. They may not be doing anything, but he's doing something.
It's because Turner finally has protection in the lineup. They're going to have to pitch to Turner because they don't want to pitch to Harper. If that makes any sense. But Drew Smiley.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, I mean because of his contract, they would have the option to bring him back in 2025 because of the mutual
A
option.
mutual option, so they got to like each other.
Yeah.
And our last go around with Drew Smiley did not go well.
No, but I don't know. He could be a bullpen guy,
It's interesting.
and
I
he
like
could be
it.
cheap.
I like it. I like it. A nice bullpen piece. My second one, I'm gonna save my crazy one for the last one. The last one you're gonna be like, what? But I'll explain it.
Uh-huh.
This one is a little more obvious because you didn't pick it, so I stole
I think
it.
I might know who you're going to say.
Luis Robert.
Oh, that's not right.
Who'd you think I was gonna say?
No, yeah. No, he was another one I was thinking.
Who'd you think I was gonna say?
I,
Think I was gonna say Bellinger?
Yeah.
I don't want Bellinger.
Okay.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I don't want Bellinger.
Okay.
I don't. He's another lefty bat. We have too many lefty bats. He's like an average center fielder, and he's owed like $30 million the next 2 years.
It's okay, Roberts. I think actually he might be. Yeah.
Luis Robert.
He might be better than my next guy. But go.
I think he is a better cleanup hitter than Bohm, which could move Bohm into like the 5th spot.
Yeah.
Harper just
struck out again, man.
He's trying
Swinging.
too hard. He's trying way too hard, which I don't care. They're winning 8-0. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But
swing at everything.
Do what you can. He hit 38 home runs last year, Luis Robert. He's on a heater right now, and I think that's only making his value go up, which is a problem. He's a Gold Glove center fielder. He might be a tiny bit less more good. Less more good than Johan Rojas in center, but he's a Gold Glover.
Yeah. If he's adding a bat, that's good.
I think a change of scenery could only make him better too.
He's another Gold Glover, and you're adding a bat.
He's another former top 50 prospect in baseball too. So, I mean, come on. And he's got 3 years of control left. So, only thing I have cons, injury prone again. And the cost of Luis Robert. It's probably going to be something that starts with Andrew Painter, maybe Justin Crawford. I don't think they're going to trade Aiden Miller, but Luis Robert.
All right, no, that's a good one. He was on my radar as well.
Was he?
Yes.
Mike's radar. That's what we call it.
So my third and final, Jazz Chisholm from the Marlins.
I like it.
To take that center field spot. He's definitely an improvement over Rojas.
Offensively.
So, to me, that's the key. Like, defensively, yes, Rojas is amazing. But if you have someone that's really good,
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. If he's adding runs to the game, then I'd rather have that. And he's only 26 years old.
26. And
he has control over his contract.
I think.
And they could have him for a long time. They'd have to give up some of the top prospects for him, though. That's the issue.
He wouldn't be as expensive as Robert.
No. But here's the thing. If he's 26 years old and they give up some of their prospects, who cares? They got time to make that up.
And sky's the limit with Chisholm, too, because he's 26.
Yeah.
He's not even in his prime yet. He's young. I like that because
he's hit 10 home runs so far, 39 RBIs.
He's a great clubhouse
14
guy.
stolen bases.
You saw the video of him stealing the ATV from the Fanatic last week?
Yes, I did.
I mean, it's kind of just like writing itself right there.
Yeah.
We're ready.
Yeah.
My last pick, and this is a shocker. Max Scherzer.
Oh, wow.
From the Texas Rangers. I think is a dark horse trade candidate for the Phillies.
Interesting.
The Rangers, not great right now. World Series champions last year, not great. I think they're in the process of deciding if they're trying to sell. I think they should sell.
What would they do? Who would they trade for him?
I feel like
I said, might have to do like a three-way with him. Three-way trade.
Maybe. I had in my pros that he'd be cheaper than most pitching.
Yeah.
Bryson Stott just hit a home run.
Wow.
9-0 Phillies.
Well,
this poor pitcher that's going right now, man.
I know. These are the two NL teams with the best records. The two best records in the NL playing right now. Thank you.
These are the teams with the two records. That's sure stat right there.
Yeah. And the Phillies are just right now destroying the Dodgers. It doesn't mean tomorrow they won't lose by like.
It's Sanchez tomorrow.
Oh, it's true.
It's a lefty heavy lineup for the Dodgers. But Scherzer, back to Scherzer.
Yeah.
I think Phillies desperately need a fifth starter with Turnbull out.
Yeah.
Taijuan Walker, I don't honestly, bold prediction, I don't see him ever pitching a game for the Phillies again.
Turnbull?
No. Walker. Taijuan Walker.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I agree.
I don't think he's ever going to pitch again for the Phillies.
Look at Harper.
He's not happy right now.
No. Because he's not doing anything right now.
Loser.
Everyone else is contributing, and he's not.
What's the point of him coming back if he's not doing anything?
Why do we even sign that guy?
New discourse. Are the Phillies better without Harper?
We should never have signed him that huge contract.
Back to Max Scherzer. I think his experience would be huge,
well,
not only for the playoffs, but for
nothing.
but for the team in general. I think having that presence in the rotation and in the clubhouse would just be huge.
Yeah.
He's former teammates with Bryce Harper, Trey Turner, Kyle Schwarber.
Yep. Was that their? Oh no, never mind. Was he on the Nats when they were in the World Series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought so.
His cons, he's aging just a little bit, just a tiny bit. His contract,
he is aging.
His contract, I think he's owed like $40 million over the next 2 years.
Yeah.
But I think the Mets are paying a majority of that, which is good. But still, that's something to look at. But it's Max Scherzer. I mean, he's a one-time world champ.
He could be one of those guys that gets you through that.
Two-time world champ. Champ.
He could be that guy that gets you not only the postseason, but through the winning the postseason.
Imagine having Max Scherzer as your fifth starter. I just want you to think about that. I mean, I know he's, 41, 38, 40, something like that.
Young kid.
A young upcoming prospect, Max Scherzer. Yeah. And he's got 2 different color dyes. I mean, why wouldn't you want that on your team?
Come on now.
Come on now.
But which eye do you look at? Does he see differently out of each eye? Like if he closes his right eye or closes his left eye, he sees differently.
No, you should ask him.
You see the world differently.
We should ask him. Hey, Max. I feel like I can call you Max.
Maxie? Or just Max?
Maxwell. Maximus. Maximilian. Think about it.
Yeah. Maximum.
But Max Scherzer.
Yeah, okay.
It's a bold,
I'm not against it. I wouldn't turn it down.
It's a flaming hot take.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know if the Rangers are considering it. But if they are, I think the Phillies should be all over that.
I think they do need to be a little bit aggressive, especially if they want to win this. And I think they want to win this. I know they want to win this.
Well, Jim Bowden, whatever his name is, said they're going to add an outfielder.
Yeah. So they have to be aggressive. They have to be bold.
Be bold. Gabe Kapler. The good old 2018 Phillies. Be bold.
So let's go get Jazz. Let's go get
so we do whatever you want.
No.
Oh, Jazz and
Roberts.
Luis Robert?
Yeah, Robert. Not Robert.
Trey Castellanos. New discourse.
Castellanos.
I don't think
and Rojas and 2 prospects. We get some more bats. Could you imagine?
I mean, this team's just a bat away, I think. A bat and another pitching piece away.
I mean, Castellanos is on, then we're good.
Oh, we're fine.
I mean, we can keep him.
Rojas is just a liability right now. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah. It's a shame because he's a great outfielder.
Got anything else?
No, I'm good.
We're going to try to actually get this episode out. Hopefully we do. We'll be back next week, hopefully, if you're not gone.
Oh, I might be, but we can try to fit something in.
We can be back in 2 weeks.
Try to fit something in before we go to Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah, we're going to Pittsburgh to watch Paul Skeens. Hopefully he's not pitching. I don't want to see Paul Skeens pitch. He'll tear us up. Anyway, we'll see you soon.
Good night. All right. Good night.